We wanted to create a space where we could have meaningful conversation, provide insight, and connect with listeners on a deeper level. So we brainstormed ideas and the podcast was born, Let's Sip and Chat. Welcome, friends. You are listening to Let's Sip and Chat, where we talk and laugh about relatable and often unexpected real life.
And this is your host, Jacky.
And your host, Anay.
And I'm Leala, and together we're your trio of hosts on this podcasting adventure.
Welcome back to this week's episode. We are chatting about our common likes. So, Anna E., what is your favorite food?
I don't think I've ever told you guys.
Yes, we know.
I don't think she has to tell us. I think we already know. But everybody else is about to find out.
You guys have it at my house all the time.
Mm-hmm. Tacos.
Carne asada tacos.
No chicken tacos. She's not a fan.
El pastor. But Jacky, why can't you have al pastor tacos?
Because someone that does, well, whoever made or came up with the recipe of El Pastor had to put pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm allergic to it. I'm like, can't you guys just make it with something else? Or is it really the pineapple that makes it?
Yeah.
10 times better.
Yeah.
It gives you so
so,
much flavor.
yeah.
It's like a sweet, and then you put the salsas on there, so it's like sweet and spicy.
And then you put the
It's
pineapple
perfect.
with the onion and like the flavors from the meat. It's good. It's good. If you never had an al pastor taco, you definitely want to try.
You know how messed up it is when people are like, oh, pineapple is so delicious. The way you guys just described it made my mouth water. But I just won't risk it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
we don't want you to risk it either.
I've always wanted a piña colada, but
I'm not a fan of piña coladas.
I am.
It's one of my favorites. For sure.
I don't like
It's
that.
weird. Like
I like piña in my tacos, but I'm not a fan of like piña stuff.
Mm.
You know?
Oh,
What
okay.
about, okay, since you like pineapple in the tacos, what about the pizza?
It's okay. I don't really like it. It's not
No,
my favorite.
I don't like pineapple in my pizza.
It's not the same. It doesn't work the same.
It looks so, like, delicious when I see it.
It looks good, but I don't like pineapple in my pizza.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it's not
don't.
my favorite. Like a Hawaiian pizza. No, I'm good.
I'm more like a pepperoni and jalapeno.
Yeah,
Or,
you know, we tried that when we went with you to Santa Cruz, and
Uh-huh.
we liked it.
It's
It's really good.
I am, when it comes to pizza, just, like, extra pepperoni. But it can't be, like, the big pepperoni. It has to be, like, the ones
The
from, I believe,
small
like,
ones?
Round Table. You know how they
Oh,
all
we
make
get,
it?
like,
small
crispy edges.
Yes, that's my favorite.
Look, I like those.
I think we can all agree that we like pizza.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
I love
pizza's my
pizza.
thing. I just had it for dinner yesterday.
I like a good, like, artisan pizza, where, like, the dough's fresh, or where it's, like,
Do you guys like
a
deep
fresh
dish?
oven baked.
Or hand tossed or
Not deep dish, because I don't like
I like
the-
stuffed crust. Like, with
stuffed
the
crust is
cheese.
so good.
So good.
I don't like the big old pizza. It's funny, right? Because I lived in Chicago, so I'm like supposed to live deep dish, but I'm more like a thin crust type of person.
Yeah.
Almost like it gives it that crunchy, like a tostada taste.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I can enjoy thin crust every now and then.
What's your favorite
I kind
food?
of like deep dish.
My favorite food?
Yeah.
I love salad. I love a good old-fashioned salad. Like, even as a kid, I'd go in the fridge and, like, make a salad. I don't know why. I
Is
love
it the salad or the dressing?
Probably the
Because
dressing.
I'm a dressing type of person.
But I do like salad. I like different salads in general with different dressings. And then I'd have to say my second favorite food would be, like, pasta. Like, homemade
I love
pasta, a
pasta.
good, like, fresh pasta sauce.
Yes.
Yeah, I like good fresh things.
I know, like what is it, the pasta maker that you just got?
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait.
She gave me a sample and
Oh.
it was perfect.
See, I wish I lived
It was
closer
so
to you guys,
good.
because that night I was like, man, if I didn't live like 40 minutes away, I would so come and get
We still need to have a pasta night. Like,
We
we're gonna
should.
make a homemade
We should.
pasta because it is a lot of work
Yeah.
making homemade pasta.
Yeah.
It's
It
not.
was
It's not.
fun,
Yeah,
though.
it's not hard. Like actually making the pasta, but it's time consuming. So it's like one of those things that you want multiple people.
So
to
don't be hangry
work on.
while you're making it.
No, seriously, you definitely want to snack before. But when you make the actual pasta, it's like 3 minutes and it's done. Versus like, you know,
When you cook it?
exactly.
Okay.
Mhm.
When you were making like not the dough, but when you were already putting it through the machine to give you like the actual pasta, when you toss it, does it get like, does it mash together or does it stay apart?
It stays. Yeah, and you just want to like throw flour on it so that when you put it back through the machine to cut it, it doesn't stick to the machine.
Oh, okay.
So you're putting it through the machine to make it like flatter, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you just choose whatever like
Setting?
setting.
Exactly.
See,
So do you want it to be
How
thicker
flatness
or
you want it?
uh-huh.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
feel like it kind of reminds me of like when you're playing with Play-Doh, you know? Like it's like relaxing,
I
Yeah.
used to always.
like soothing too.
Yeah. It was fun. We're definitely gonna have to have a pasta night.
I'm down with
I'm
that.
down for pasta night. Yeah.
Well,
So
for me, my favorite type of food, like I feel like you can't go wrong with like a homemade burger. Like I don't like
Burgers
frozen
are good.
patties. I like homemade. Like I want, and I don't know if it's just something that I prefer or because it brings memories of my parents. They owned a restaurant and they would always make the burgers fresh.
nice.
Like I remember them throwing the pepper and garlic and always making them fresh and always seeing my mom like make the patties.
Yeah.
And I remember one time they switched from the homemade patties to like frozen patties, and the people at the restaurant started asking what had changed, why was it different, why didn't the burger taste right? Yeah, so my dad,
Oh wow.
he tried to take like a shortcut and make it like less work for them, and he had to go back to making them. So when I make burgers, I want, like, I don't care if I have to do the extra work. Like I'll just go and get the ground beef, and you'd be surprised because like 4 pounds of ground beef will make you like 20 burgers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't take a lot.
Yeah, so
And
I like
fresh is
a
always
fresh burger.
And you can really
It tastes
taste the
better.
difference. Exactly.
Yeah, I like a fresh burger. Sometimes I get like I want to throw jalapenos and all kinds of stuff inside the meat, and then let it sit overnight, and then press them in the morning, and it tastes even better. But I'm definitely like a just fresh cheeseburger.
Imagine putting jalapenos and cheese and pressing them.
That'd
Yeah.
be
So you
so
don't
good.
really need to
Yeah.
like add cheese
Add it.
to your burger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You know somebody's still gonna want to add cheese to it.
Extra cheese.
Yeah,
Extra
but
cheese.
that's my like if I had that's my go-to, like a fresh burger,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it brings back memories, and then
Mm-hmm.
two, it's just you can't go wrong with some
Oh,
extra
yeah.
mustard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about coffee?
Oh yeah. This is why we're here.
Let's-
This is why we created this podcast.
Let's
Because
sip and
What do you guys
chat.
have in your cup?
coffee.
Oh, see, that's the
I'll
problem.
drink
I
to
already
that.
drank mine too fast. Like sometimes, it's almost like, did you even enjoy the flavor of that coffee? Like I just like chug it. I just love it because if you think about it, growing up Mexican, you probably started drinking coffee
Oh.
at like a really early age, right?
Yeah, like 3.
No, seriously.
Café con leche.
Exactly.
Wow.
It was more
At
leche
night.
than cafe.
At
Yeah.
nighttime.
Oh yeah, nighttime
Pan,
too.
cafe.
With some of the animal cookies.
Well, I did conchitas, but
The
I did
conchitas too.
conchitas.
But
Yeah.
I feel that I think that's why for a lot of us, like I can drink coffee at night. It could be like 9 o'clock at night. I can drink it and go to bed.
Me too.
Like it doesn't do anything.
It
to
does not have any effect. It's like it doesn't give me energy. It kind of like.
But
it's
you need
more
it in the
comfort.
morning to wake
Right.
up.
It's you need it to wake up, but it really does. It's, I think it's like
a
a
mental thing.
yeah.
It really has to be.
because it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't
We
wake
need
me
it to
up.
wake us up and put us to bed.
Like a mixed message.
If you really think about it, that's how it is.
It really is.
And then-
crazy.
And then I'm a coffee drinker. It doesn't matter if it's summer or winter. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do it either
Hot or cold.
Hot
Yeah.
or cold.
Well, I think I prefer like a hot coffee over a cold coffee.
In
But-
general.
In general, but it
Okay.
doesn't matter if it's hot. Like it could be 100 degrees outside, and I'll still drink coffee inside. Like, hey, the AC's up. I don't care.
It's winter.
And a lot of people are like, "How do you drink hot coffee?" I'm like, I don't know. I just
With a cup.
yeah, basically with a cup. But that's my thing.
Yeah. So I like hot coffee at home. But when I do go, like when I'm out and about, I do like a cold coffee.
Yeah.
Iced coffee.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I like a good hot coffee like in the morning while I'm at home.
Yeah.
And then if I'm like, I want an afternoon coffee, I'm going to get like an iced
Yeah.
coffee. Because it's
Yeah.
like cold, it's afternoon, you're moving your body, and it's like refreshing.
I think you probably like a cold coffee when you're out because at home you make this fancy coffee. Like
Yes.
You know,
Cheers
so
to
not-
Nespresso.
so nothing
With the
meets your
extra shot.
Exactly.
when nothing meets your
Fancy.
standards, you know? Yeah, I'm like if I'm out and about, a gas station coffee will do. Like
Those are actually pretty good.
Yeah,
I
you,
think
you
they're
sometimes
strong.
find a
Pretty
decent,
good.
you find a decent one.
like I feel like they're strong. Like I went to AM PM and they had this coffee. I didn't even pay attention. I just poured it. And then I was like, man, this coffee smells strong. And then I seen that it said extra voltage, Colombian. I was like, holy
What?
shit.
Man. Extra voltage over here.
I mean, it did the job. It
Or
kept me
when it's Colombian, you know it's gonna be strong.
Right.
And they have have you ever seen where they have the creamers? They have the extra sides of coffee. I mean, not coffee, but espressos.
Oh,
Yeah, they
I
do.
didn't know that.
But
That's
they-
cool.
Yeah, they do.
What?
Yeah,
they stepped it up. I didn't know they had that special shots
AMPM
there too.
for you. But
Yeah. Wow.
But-
That's crazy.
I know when I was younger, I used to like to put like milk in a pot and then do the Nescafe. The
Nescafe.
that what is it, the quick one or
Nesquik?
yeah, no, the Nescafe, like the instant coffee.
Instant
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and I would do
I'm
that.
thinking hot chocolate in my head.
But you know what? What about like the 90s, right? We all grew up in the 90s.
We did. We have common things. We grew up in the 90s.
I'm pretty sure you guys drink
90s,
from the
early
water
90s.
hose too.
Oh, yeah. Getting kicked out of the house.
And don't come
Don't
back.
come back. If you come back in the house, you're not going back out.
That was
You're
my
staying.
fear.
Yep.
Like, I can't even use the bathroom. I gotta stay out here.
We would come back, but that would lead to consequences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine that. We were scared to go back to the house because we weren't gonna be able to come out. We drank from water hoses. We didn't even care. We were just drinking the water.
Playing outside all the time.
And nowadays, kids, you can't even get the kids to go outside
Exactly.
because they're like, "What am I gonna do?" And drinking out of a
Use
water
your
hose for them
imagination.
is not a thing. What did we do?
We played
Playing
freeze tag. Me and my brothers played double dutch. Yeah, we played with the neighbors.
I
We
played
would
Cops
always
and
throw
Robbers.
parties with our
Yeah.
neighbors. We'll each buy snacks and then get together and just have fun.
Nice.
I missed that. That was
You
fun.
threw parties.
We
She
did.
threw parties.
I was
Okay, so you were hosting parties at 6 years old. But what about when you guys were inside and you guys know that Saturday morning cartoons?
Mm-hmm.
Those were my mornings with cereal. What
Yep.
cartoons were you guys watching?
Rugrats.
Oh, I love
Rugrats.
Yes. Arthur.
I love Arthur. I still, no lie, at my 32 years of age, I still watch Arthur.
Yeah.
I like Arthur. Like, I don't even care.
Franklin, Little Bear.
Yes, Little
Was,
Bear.
was Franklin always that sad, or is it that I'm older and I realize that he's like, looks like sad?
He kind of was sad. Now that you say that, I never realized then.
Or is it just that he's a turtle? and
Maybe
like,
because he's a turtle,
slower?
so he's a little slow. Like, just slow moving, slow action.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely Arthur was my thing. And then I watched like a lot of boy cartoons, I guess, like X-Men and Gargoyles. That was my jam.
Gargoyles. I was always scared of gargoyles.
I liked Cat and Dog. Me and my brothers always watched Cat Dog.
Cat dog.
I didn't really watch
I could still
Cat.
remember the theme song like in my head. I could
Rocco's
really
Modern
sing it.
Life.
Yeah, Rocco's Modern Life. That was good. Ed and Eddie on Cartoon Network. Did you watch
I
that?
watched like Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo.
Johnny
Yeah, I
Bravo.
watched that too. My brother
Man,
really loved that.
all those cartoons. I try to get my child to watch that, and he does not care for them.
I
I'm
know.
like, dude, this is so cool.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? No, he doesn't want to watch that.
Or
I
so.
put the Rugrats movie for my kids.
Yeah.
And they were not into it.
Oh, I just remember
That's-
that VHS was orange, and you
Uh-huh.
just knew that was the Rugrat movie.
VHS.
Do you remember the Rugrat movie? Like that was a staple in everyone's house
It
in the
really
90s
was.
for sure.
Yeah.
Or about music, because we know like boy bands, Christina Aguilera,
NSYNC, Britney
NSYNC, yeah, all of them kind of
All that.
came out
Oh,
during that
Britney
time.
Spears was my jam.
Spice
Oh,
Girls.
Spice Girls.
Spice Girls.
Yes, spice up your life.
I remember we had the movie.
Yes.
Spice World.
And like I wanted the big platform shoes with the bell bottoms.
What about Backstreet Boys?
Backstreet Boys,
yeah.
for sure. 98
Okay.
degrees.
Yep.
Now I admit to like listening to all that, but before I wouldn't because my cousins would make fun of me.
Yeah, because it wasn't cool.
Yeah.
Like you don't tell anybody. You're like singing all the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC songs, and
Yeah.
don't let nobody know.
Yeah.
That's
I
something
would-
you just do. You listen to at home.
Yeah, now
'Cause it was not cool.
I don't even care. My little sister, she is 21, and they've been listening to that, and I'm like, dude, do you guys
Girl.
think you guys are cool? Like,
Yeah.
that's okay, whatever.
You're like, I grew up with that.
Exactly.
Yeah, literally.
Exactly.
But what about what else did you guys do during the 90s? Like,
McDonald's. McDonald's had like 29-cent cheeseburgers and 39-cent
29
cheeseburgers.
cents, okay, nothing
Yes,
like now.
Seriously, it was like on a Sunday and a Wednesday, and like we'd go eat those. We'd go to church, and then after we eat.
I
Not only that, every
29
McDonald's
cent
had the
cheeseburger.
play place.
dude,
the
I was just
play
gonna say
place,
that.
and it was the best one, and
Yeah.
it was fun.
And I love going there just so we can go play.
Exactly.
Now they took them out. I can.
Why'd they take them
I
out?
feel like we
No,
were always at McDonald's, like playing,
Yeah.
because our parents were probably like, "Okay, go ahead, go play."
29-cent cheeseburger,
Yeah,
and you get to play.
exactly.
Go for it.
Exactly.
Yeah, they took that out of everyone.
I wonder why.
Except
Kids don't play
some.
maybe anymore.
No, I think it's more like a health hazard or something.
Yeah.
Probably.
They probably realized that it was really nasty.
There's a lot of.
Oh, I bet. Germ infested.
Yeah, but I mean, that pretty much sums it up for the 90s, right?
Yeah.
It was really playing outside, Spice Girls, and literally going to McDonald's
And
and getting
drinking coffee.
and drinking coffee, right? But that pretty much wraps it up for this episode. You know, stay tuned. We're gonna be going over self-care during the holidays for our next episode.
Yep, that'll be fun. All things holidays.
So that's a wrap. Stay tuned for next episode where we will be chatting about self-care during the holidays.
Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review if you've liked what you heard. Your feedback keeps us going.
And make sure to follow us on all favorite social media and platforms to stay updated on all things